Hey, Mike, F you.
Love you too.
God, that text you sent yesterday.
I love you. Excitement about the Lions. They move to London or Martha sells them. Okay. Lions get to 6-3 or else I'll keep cleaning my bathroom naked on Sundays. Lions need to win 4 in a row by more than 10. None of this 2-point garbage and make some adjustments in the second half. Stop. We will 100% lose tomorrow. It's a game they should win, so we'll go SOL and lose. P.S. F. Baldy Rieger. That's from CG. CG. It is interesting when you go about their schedule. They had no business losing the Tennessee game, therefore loss. They had no business losing the Chicago game, therefore loss. They had no business winning last week, therefore win. Now this week it would seemingly be they have no excuses to lose this game, therefore loss. Like, trying to even look at this team is bizarre. I mean, the Rams are missing Tremaine Johnson, their best corner.
Yep. 3 of their 4 defensive linemen, not named Aaron Donald, haven't practiced this week. Michael Brockers, Robert Quinn, etc. Todd Gurley, I think it's 105 carries for 280 yards. They are a pitiful offense. They're not a good football team, and yet here they are at 3-2. I just look at this and it's like, okay, find football reasons the Lions lose. I want to know how Game Day Uncensored goes on Sunday, because 2 weeks ago I listened and you were breaking down the Bears-Lions game.
Yep.
And you gave no chance for Chicago to win.
I said there's not a football reason.
Right.
And what did the Lions do? They went SOL.
And they lost the game. Then last week I'm driving to the station listening to you guys.
Yes.
And you and Bogey going back and forth about how this is going to be a Lions win because it's SOL. I'm like, that's hogwash. They don't do it that way. And in the most inexplicable way, Ryan Matthews fumbling the football.
Yes.
They win the football game.
Oh,
so when the Rams come to town, see, this is tough. This is a should-win game.
So
but the
SOL would say loss.
You lose. But I think they win this game regardless because it just can't continue all season like that. SOL is here without a doubt, but it's not every game. Like the Packers game, that's not SOL. You knew they'd get their ass kicked, and they did.
What people don't realize is those 2 yards. The 3rd and 2, Ryan Matthews. He gets the first down, the game's over. He doesn't get the first down, the game's probably over because they punt and you had 11 yards in the second half.
Right.
But those 2 yards cost you Jim Caldwell all year.
You know what it also cost you? The Valenti and Foster fan seats.
Oh, it killed us. It killed everything.
It cost us a movement that we had so many people on board last week.
Killed it all.
So many people called the postgame show and said they were pissed the Lions won.
Yep.
It's all dead because of those 2 yards and that fumble.
Yes.
It's all dead.
Well, no, and I view this week it's the same thing. I mean, this is a game that they really don't have excuses to lose. They don't. You're facing a team that doesn't have a quarterback, that doesn't have a running game. Defensively, their secondaries played better than the quality they put out there, but now without Tremaine Johnson, the wheels may fall off. Their defensive line is a fantastic asset if the people are actually on the field. There's really no... But this game's got a weird feel to it. Theo Riddick's dinged up. Who knows what his status is?
Ziggy may play. But
guess what? Both your starting guards limited in practice all week. Like, it's just... I don't know.
Well, here's the other thing,
This is what bums me out.
Yeah.
Let me just be honest with you.
Sure, please.
This is what really bums me out, is that...
You got to come up with gimmicks to talk about the Lions? Is that what you were going to say?
Sort of.
Yeah. I mean, every week...
I kind of just... I feel like it doesn't work this way in other cities. I feel like, no, you shouldn't just be able to come on the air and go, hey, NFL 248. No, but like, the Lions have put us and their fans in such a weird spot in that I don't think people get upset anymore. I don't think people care anymore. Like in Cleveland, we know the Browns are garbage, but people still get angry about the Cleveland Browns. If you check in on their sports radio or see how they do business, the Cleveland Browns are still a driver, so to speak.
Well, today I'm jealous because it's the ALCS, but yes, most times it's the Browns.
Work with me. But with the Lions,
We're sitting here. They have an opportunity to get to 3-3. They're at home. And I actually feel guilty because as a radio host, I've had to try to get cute to talk about NFL football. And it's a bit of an epiphany as I sit here at 2:23 because the things I'm saying to you, I'm never supposed to say to you on the air. But I'm just going to say it. As somebody whose job is to have a feel of the pulse of the people, here's what my feeling is about your Lions and the pulse of you. I really feel like we just shouldn't even bring them up. That, in fact, they are not only not a driver like they used to be, that they maybe talking about them actually hurts us. I mean, I'm not supposed to say that, but I'm just not in the mood for BS today, and I got to be honest with you. I mean, think about this, right? Like, guys, let me be upfront with you. And I'm not trying to be a Richard because I'm going to change topics no matter what happens here, okay? Yeah. We've talked for about 20 minutes about Lions football, okay? Opened it up, talked about what you would need to be interested in this team, and then we even talked a little bit about the game, all right? I am going to be totally transparent with you. We've gotten 2 phone calls. Actually, 3. But that was the Jimmy John's guy coming. Perfect. Yeah. So that's for you, not me. The point is... It's for actually Hatchie. You know, he likes to eat. I'm making a point to you. I could bring up almost anything else on this show sheet today. And I guarantee you, in fact, I do guarantee you, better response. So you guys have spoken loud and clear. And it's my fault we opened with this stuff. I'm the one who said I wanted to open with the Lions. I'm the one who said we kind of had to do it on a weird football Friday. I was wrong. I did a bad job on this. But moving forward, I really don't even know what the Lions' place in this city is anymore. Yeah, but Mike. I really don't. Mike, I think you're going a little overboard. Really? Because Let me sample. No. Right now, people don't care. I think it's obvious. They don't call. They don't talk about it. I listened to the 2 shows previous. They don't care. Have we become the worst football market in America? Yeah. However, if we see the Lions win the next 3 games, which they're winnable games, I know you disagree, people will be back. People are actually handling this, I think, pretty good. It's show me a reason to give a damn. Because right now they don't care, and when you sit at 2-3 and you know who your coach is, and you know what this team is like, and you know how just really bad it could be, I think fans are handling it the right way. If the team's 2-10, I guess I understand it. But at 2-3 with a shot to draw even tomorrow and go into a game against Washington that, hey, you can get to 4-3. I don't know. I feel like it's one of the only times in my radio career I just don't have a real feeling on. You know what I feel like? I feel like we do radio in Miami almost. Where the Dolphins, if they're good, people care, and if they're not, they're completely irrelevant. So I need to clarify this from you then. Okay. Are you honestly asking the people, or just talking out loud? What? Are you honestly saying, do you even care? Well, no, because I think they've already told me that. I think the people have spoken. And understand, it's amazing where we've come from. I don't have a dog in the fight. 2 years ago. My job's to cater to the people and give them what they want, and I don't think I did a good job with it. And frankly, I think I've done a bad job of it all fall when it relates to the Lions. When I've thought it was time to talk about them, it wasn't. And other times I've decided not to, it was. Yeah, but counting your career, do this for me. All right. Been very successful on the radio, Mike. Counting your career, how many times you've talked football about the Lions, and how many times has it been a gimmick? Because that's all they leave you with. I mean, honestly, if you're in, let's say, New England right now, let's talk about that O-line. Let's talk about a blitz package. Yeah. Let's talk about a 4-3 compared to a 3-4. I yearn for it. It's part of the reason I wanted to do the Sunday show so bad is because during the week I never get to talk about football in real football terms. So Sundays becomes that outlet where I can actually talk to people about the sport and what's going to happen. I mean, I really believe for the first time in my life that I can remember, okay, I'm 35. I think the Lions have reached a point of complete irrelevance. And it's incumbent upon me, I can't speak for anybody else at this station, but it's incumbent upon me to recognize that and handle it accordingly. because no longer can we really do anything with them. I mean, the Lions are useless to me.
Well,
they really are.
You're reveling. It's gone from, do we talk about them on Monday, to
we don't anymore.
Why don't you really like them, to if people chime in, if people send the message that we flat out just don't care, it's going to go to, you know what? I don't know, when something big happens. It's almost like the Red Wings.
That was cathartic for me. I needed a little therapy session there. And I do offer you my sincere apologies because I don't think I did a good job.